The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now the first carry for King Henry. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
We met with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early. We see it here. Nice first play pickup, fresh set of downs.
On first down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain. On second down, a run. Well, how about a reverse instead? And no place to go, no place to hide. He's taken down behind the line. On third down, Jackson. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. On fourth down, they snap it to Jackson. That's incomplete. Daring call on fourth down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. Throwing from the start, here's Smith. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And that is incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And it'll lead to a second down.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
First carry now for Kenneth Walker. And you'll get them 5 yards closer, but now third down coming up. Once again, it's Walker. And it looks like he's going to have that first down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's got it enough. They convert on third down. Play action now. It's Gino. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. This opening drive going to form so far. Now they've got it first and goal. From the gun, it's Gino. Looking Smith and Jigba's way again, and again a catch. And he will score. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seahawks. Myers, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks will take a 7-0 lead. After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Whole lot of extra muscle over there on the left side for this 1st and 10. They'll They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. He'll go again here with Henry. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Linebacker Ernest Jones ends that play. Jackson on 3rd and 2. Coming open, that's the tight end likely. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. We are through 1. It's the Seahawks with the early lead. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. They'll motion over Flowers. Here's a give. Heading right, it's Henry. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere. They're going to go right back to Henry. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming. Jackson. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. Throwing Jackson. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on 4th and long will end up in a turnover on downs.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
Two minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll go play action. It's Smith. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing.
And he's in. Noah Fant. Touchdown, Seattle. Now the point after try from Myers. His kick is good. And the Seahawks move out on top, 14-0. After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. A handoff here to start the drive, but this will end up being a reverse. And he's going to have a Ravens 1st down as he gets this up to the 42.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Baltimore
stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, Jackson. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then you say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase first downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
That is not going to work at all. He'll manage to only get back to the line of scrimmage. Very short of the first down. 4th down coming up.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
Now Jackson on 4th down. Going up top and looking for Andrews.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this first down.
On 1st down, here's Gino to throw. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
He's going to dial up another deep ball. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. All right, Coach, 2nd half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. To break the huddle, coming up now for 1st and 10. From the pistol, Smith. That's caught by Tyler Lockett. And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer.
On the ground, it's Walker. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Second down and 3. Off the play fake, it's Smith. Smith and Jigba left side, he's got it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why. The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
It is brought in the end zone. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Seahawks. Myers. Good on the extra point. And the Seahawks will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
A give right up the middle to Henry. And tough running there. He's up to the 32. Linebacker Ernest Jones ends that play.
1-yard pickup. Brings up 3rd and 8.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle to the tight end, Andrews. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. He finds his receiver. That's Bateman. And he will have the first down. Needing to make something happen, trailing here in the third quarter. They convert on 4th down. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final act here in this third quarter. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They face 2nd down and 7. On the ground, here's Henry. Oh. A terrific run there. He's finally taken down at the 25-yard line.
6 yards. That's good.
On the handoff, it's Henry. And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd down. Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Ravens. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
On the give, here's Henry. And he will get the score, cutting the lead down to 13. Even with 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning, they're going to try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
1st and 10. Gino to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Get that one to Charbonnet, complete. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
On second down, Smith.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They'll drop to throw. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Yeah, he's trying to make the best of a bad situation here, Mike. Nothing open downfield. He thinks he can tuck it and get it with his legs. He ends up out of bounds, short of the first.
Only need a yard, and it's fourth down. They'll try it now with Walker. It's a pickup of 12 as they wind up converting on fourth down.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
And he'll take it on in. Noah Fant. Touchdown, Seattle. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Smith and the Seahawks will go for two here. He'll drop to throw. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack two more onto their lead.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll run out of the gun with Henry. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage. Second down, Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the fourth quarter.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And he's going to have the first down. An aggressive call there. But it works out as they convert on fourth down. Off the play fake. Jackson going up top and looking for Andrews. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse. And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. That's seemingly pretty silly with 1 second left in the game. Third and long. Now a give, but here comes a reverse. Well, this one is a reverse again. They're going to